Hey everybody, happy Friday! If you're watching in this live, I wanted to jump on here and have a quick chat with you guys about where you are in this whole process of figuring out your relationship and figuring out autism. And some of you are more ready for this whole process to change, for your relationship to change than others. And let's just talk about it for a second. So a lot of you have come here to this group. Hi, Manaz. I hope I'm saying that right. So some of you have come to this group here. You've found your way here because you're in the process of finding information and learning and getting more knowledge about autism, Asperger's. Some of you are neurotypical and you're looking for information about your partners. Some of you have autism and you're looking for information about relationships. And you guys are all in really different stages of this. This group has grown. Gosh, we've got over 1,200 people here since April of last year. I started this group less than a year ago. And you guys are hopping in and you're in different stages. Some of you have known that you have autism for a while. Some of you have known your partner had autism for a while. And some of you are still not even sure. And you're still trying to discern and figure out if your partner actually has autism. So that's why I created this group. First of all, this free coaching group here to help you get the knowledge and the information that you need to understand more about what kind of relationship you're in. And so I try to give you as much free advice as I can here in this free Facebook group. Some of you came over from my YouTube channel, which is pretty much the same thing. But what I wanted to just talk to you about is knowledge is really important. And we can read and listen to podcasts and listen to my lives here. I created the Spectrum Straight Talk library with all these videos in it for you to learn and to listen to them. And so many of you have given me feedback that's been super helpful to listen to all those videos or watch the videos rather. But what I want to just say is information only gets you so far. And to really change, to start implementing change in your relationship, you need more than that. And this is where coaching comes into play. And so think about it. It's similar. Professionals exist in order to help us implement some kind of change or do something in our lives that we need extra help. For example, if you have an illness of some sort or a disease, you can read up about it all day long and for months, but you have to go to a physician who's an expert to help you actually treat that. We have professionals in all professions to help us when we can only take it so far ourselves. We have just any kind of profession you can think about, attorneys, accountants, mechanics, all of them are professionals. And so what the coaching does, the interactive coaching, that interactive piece where you work one-on-one with a professional or in a group with a professional, that's when you're able to take this knowledge that you have and start truly applying it and implementing it in your life with feedback, guided feedback. And some of you aren't ready for that yet. And that's okay because you're in a different stage than others. Some of you are ready for that. And some of you are really kind of resistant to that because when you get to that stage where it's time to start implementing change, it's really kind of scary because that also means that you have to have hope that things can change. And hope is scary because when we're hopeful, we're also risking disappointment. So I really want to encourage all of you to stop and think about where you are in this process. Are you ready for things to really change? A lot of you are like, well, yeah, I really am. But are you? Are you really ready? Because some of you aren't. You're not quite ready. And you're in a place where the information is helping you understand. But it's safer to be in this place of knowing more and more, but not actually putting in some effort to change. So the reason I'm talking to you about this right now is I've had a few people email me in the last week just asking, what next, what to do and what steps to take. And of course, I want you here as much as possible, learning as much as you can. But when you're ready to truly go to that next step and start truly seeing some change in your life and change in your relationship, it's time for coaching at that point. And so I've got several options for you for that reason. We have Debbie King now, who is available to work one-on-one with you as a coach on an as-needed basis. And we have group coaching, which is where the communication transformation program comes in. And guys, this communication program is really mandatory for those of you on in autism spectrum relationships, because you guys don't know how to speak the same language, and it's creating major communication gaps and disconnection in your relationship. And what this program does is it unpackages exactly how you're communicating with each other and where those breakdowns are. And so we go through these stages of communication one at a time. And the reason group coaching is so helpful and so effective is that you're not only getting guidance and coaching from me, but you're in the group with other people, other individuals and other couples who are going through the same thing. And I know some of you are thinking, well, what if I can't get my partner to join? And I want to say, if you're thinking this, you may actually not even be ready for it yourself. And the reason I'm saying that is because true change comes from focusing on ourselves and learning. And the individuals who have been in this communication program that have gotten the most out of it come to it realizing that the more they can learn and about themselves and implement change themselves, the more their own life is going to be changed and transformed, regardless of how much whether or not their partner shows up. If you're thinking, well, why should I have to do all the work? What if he doesn't, make any changes? What if he's not willing to learn? Then you're not understanding the personal investment in yourself. We all need to make that personal investment in ourselves. And when you do that, you are taking charge of your own life versus waiting on someone else to show up for you in your life. And we seem to value investing in a lot of things. Like we'll buy a nice car, a nice house. We'll pay for college. And sometimes we forget to invest in us, in ourselves. So yes, couples come together sometimes to this communication program, but a lot of times individuals come, and those folks who recognize, hey, this is an investment in me, are going to get the most out of it. And it will impact all areas of your life, because communication exists everywhere with work and family relationships and everywhere. And the tools and the skills that you'll get from this are going to spill over into every aspect of your life, including your relationship. So the reason I'm talking to you about this now is I did just open up enrollment. I just finished this week. I finished the last week of the most recent session. Enrollment is open now for the next session. Some of you are already on the wait list. And I'm even throwing out a discount for you guys for Valentine's Day. So this program, you get $150 off right now if you enroll before the 15th, February 15th. It's a Valentine's Day discount. After that, it goes back up to the regular rate, which is $500. So it's $350 right now. And if you've already purchased the self-study, then you're going to get another 30% off of that. And by the way, the other level of coaching that I offer you guys is my private intensive. And I literally, it costs a good bit of money, but because I practically move into your relationship and I'm interacting with you every single day. And I don't even take you guys into that coaching program unless you've been through this communication transformation program. I used to take people before they'd been through it, but I realized we were spending so much of the time. It's a 2-month intensive. we were spending the first few weeks of me just teaching them about the communication model that they needed. That's like the foundation. So now you pretty much have to go through this other program, and it saves you time and money in the long run. Some people ended up doing my 2-month intensive twice because we had to learn the basics first. So now it's a prerequisite. You have to go through this other program either to apply to do private coaching with me. So those of you who are really ready for things to change, and you're ready to take this past having the knowledge and the information, and you're ready to start learning how to implement some changes in your life so that you and your partner can start to understand each other better, even if it's just you learning, then let's get you in this program. And it is space limited, you guys, because the reason I do that is I'm not just going to open it up to the masses, because I keep these groups small, because you'll get to know each other. You'll get to know the other couples. You get to know me, and you will learn from each other. And in a big, large group, there's not going to be as much interaction. So I'm going to drop the link here in the comments for you guys, but you can just go to spectrumrelationships.com, and it's right there on the main page. But if you're ready for this, get in while you got the discount, which again is February 15th is when that expires. But enrollment closes February 19th, or when we fill up. So when it gets full, I'll have to close it. So if you guys have any questions about this program, you can drop your questions here in this feed, or just email us at support@spectrumrelationships.com. And there's a pretty lengthy description of the program and the curriculum, which, I do slide presentations for you guys. You get a handbook. It's a very comprehensive coaching program, 6 weeks. So anyway, glad to see you guys here. I don't think anybody's had any questions on the live. Let me double check. All right. You guys have a great weekend, and I hope to see you guys in the coaching group, which we're starting up on February 24th. So get in now if you're ready. All right. Bye.